I start.
Okay, guys. We are on divide whole numbers by fractions, page 155, guys. But before that, let's go back to page 153. We have questions from 1 to 10. You should do that also, or you should do that already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are questions about adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing decimals. So and 8, 9, and 10, we have two problem solving. So any question about this page, guys, before I move to our lesson on page 155? Any questions about this page on page 153? Page 153. Yanal Fadi.
Mr. Number 7, question number 7.
Question number
7.
7. We have 32. Read the question, Billah.
32 decimal 674 divided by 0.016.
36 decimal 674 divided 0.016, right? Like this?
Yes.
Done. This is long division. We will use long division here. And we said before that in the long division, or if we have the decimal divided by decimal, this decimal, we need to get rid of it, right, Yanal?
Yes.
Yanal. Focus, Habibi, focus.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Now here, the dividend is 32 decimal 674, right?
Yes.
And the divisor is 0.016, right?
Yeah.
What we need to do now?
We will push the decimal.
Now we'll go to the divisor. If you have decimal here, we need to get rid of this decimal by pushing it to the right, not to the left, to the right. How many digits we need to push to get rid of it?
3.
3 digits. But if I push here 3 digits, I need to push here also how many digits? The same number of digits. If we pushed here 3, we need to push here 3 also. Now, what are the new numbers after pushing both of the decimals? This will be 0016, and the decimal is here, right?
Yeah. The
So
0, we don't need it. No value.
No need for it, and these 2 zeros, no need for it. So our new number in the divisor is what? 16. Here also, we have 3, 2, 6, 7, 4. And this decimal will be here. No need for it because nothing after the decimal, right?
Yes.
Now we divide, we forgot this one, and we focus here, and we do our normal division, normal. 3 cannot divide by 16, but 32 can divide. 2, right? 2 multiply 16, 32. Subtract 0. Now we bring what? The 6 down here. And we stop.
Yeah.
You bring a number down, and the number here, what's the number here now? 6. 6 less than 16. What we need to put here?
0 quotient, and then we'll put 0.
Quotient. Now bring the 7 down. It will be what?
67.
67. On 16, 4. طبعا guess and try, we know that. 4 by 16, 64.
64.
Subtract 3, right? Now we can bring the 4 down. It was what? 34.
4.
34 is bigger than 16. We can use 2. 2 by 16, 30. 2. Subtract. Subtract,
2.
Stop moving. Subtract 2.
2.
Good. Now here 2, we don't stop. Decimal. And what?
0.
0. Because we finished with the numbers here. Now 20 on 16, how much? 1. 1 by 16.
1.
16. Subtract.
16.
4, right? I have the decimal already, so I can put 0 anytime I want, right?
Yeah.
Now I have 40. 40 on 16, how much? 2. 2 by 16. 32, right?
32.
So now we have 40 and down 32. Subtract 8.
equals 8.
I have decimal, I can add 0. 80 and 16, if you check number, you will get 5.
5.
5 by 16, exact 80. Subtract
0.
0. So my answer is 2042 decimal 125,000. Got it?
Mr. My answer is completely different. Why? I do not like the steps.
Now you should know why, mister. I didn't see your solution to tell you what's your mistake. Now this is the answer, the correct way. So you need to check what's your mistake and fix it. Okay?
Okay. Thanks.
Right. Else. We are on page 153, guys, before we get into the new lesson. Muhammad Ma'aita.
Yes, Mr.
Muhammad?
Yes, Mr.
Yes, what's your question in this page?
What?
Mister, I said if you have questions in page 153, put your hand. And you are putting your hand now. So what's your question?
I don't have a question.
So why you put your hand? Why? To waste my time, right? Thank you. Else, guys. Questions on page 153. All of these questions are wanted. Good. Let's go to our lesson now. Divide whole numbers by fractions. Now let's remember a few things together. Focus here, guys. Leave everything in front of you and focus here. Yes, ينال محمد. يعني ايش مالكم اليوم؟ تفضل. ينال.
Mr. Question 10.
ينال, wait. I asked 2 times if you have questions, put your hand. And you just now put it. Why?
Mr. I have a lag. My internet connection was lost.
ماشي. شوف أنا كيف طيوب. ماشي. يلا. What's your question?
Question 10.
Read.
Equation editor. What is the value of the expression 2965 decimal 7 plus 5.8? 5 decimal 8.
ينال.
Yes.
You don't know how to add these 2 numbers.
And only add because I didn't understand it because there is a calculator.
Read the question again. Read the question again. Read. What is
the value of the expression?
We call it expression. What we call this? Wait, Habibi. What we call this?
Expression.
Expression. They want the value of it. So what you will do? تعمل divide مثلا وهي add. يعني إيش مالك؟ طيب يا زلمة. اعمل add. Get it? You know how to add these 2 numbers?
Yes.
2.
Yes.
965 decimal 7. 5 decimal 8. Line. Add يا ينال. You are better than that. Okay? Else. Yanal, else.
Only
Yanal.
this.
Right, yeah, let's move to our lesson now.
Only this question.
Thank you. Let's move to our lesson, guys. Here. Divide whole numbers by fractions. Before we enter division, guys, Yanal Muhammad, remove your hand. We have something, we call it reciprocal. Reciprocal. Now, what's the reciprocal, guys? The reciprocal is to switch the fraction. If we have a fraction A over B, A over B, A is the numerator, B is the denominator. Now the reciprocal of A over B is B over A. We switch them. For example, the reciprocal of 3 over 4 is 4 over 3. The reciprocal of 7 over 2 is 2 over 7. The reciprocal of 8 is 1 over 8. Why? Because the 8 has a denominator 1. If you switch it, it will be 1 over 8. The reciprocal of 7 is 1 over 7. So what's the reciprocal of a fraction, guys? Is to switch, to flip. The numerator will be denominator and the denominator will be numerator. So the first idea is to know what is the reciprocal. Okay, guys? Now, here, look what I will do here for each one. And to be a nice teacher, I will use colors. See? Yeah. Now here we have 3 over 4. The reciprocal of it, 4 over 3. I want to multiply 3 over 4 by its reciprocal. Look here, guys. 3 over 4 multiply its reciprocal, which is 4 over 3. And in multiplication of fractions, we know that we multiply up and multiply down. So 3 times 4, 12, over 4 times 3, 12, which is 1. 12 over 12 means 12 divided by 12, which is 1 here, right? So I multiplied the 3 over 4 with its reciprocal, and I get the answer 1. Let's try it here also. 7 over 2, multiply 2 over 7, multiply up and down, it will be 14 over 14. The answer is 1 also. Let's do it here. 8, multiply 1 over 8. Now we know that the 8 has a denominator 1. Multiply 8 over 8, which is command 1. Here also 7, which is over 1, multiply 1 over 7 equals 7 over 7, and the answer is 1. So what's our rule here, guys? If you multiply the fraction or the whole number is a fraction, by the way. The whole number is a fraction. Got it? The whole number is a fraction, but the fraction is not a whole number. افهموها عاد. Now, if you multiply any fraction or whole number by its reciprocal, the answer always what? The answer always what? 1. So if we multiply the fraction by its reciprocal, okay, the answer always what? 1. So this is the first idea. The reciprocal to switch the fraction. If you multiply it with its reciprocal or the fraction with its reciprocal, the answer always 1. The answer always. سامع ناس بتحكي. Mute yourself, يا مستر. Any questions about this idea, guys? Any questions about this idea? Second question, we did reciprocal. We know the idea of the reciprocal. If we multiply with the fraction with its reciprocal, the answer is 1. The second idea is our lesson, how to divide whole numbers by fractions. Our lesson. Now, to divide, we have general way for division, guys. We will use it. So let's do it together. The general way for division. Now, how we divide a fraction, guys? To divide a fraction, we multiply the fraction with its reciprocal. To divide two fractions, we multiply the first fraction with the second reciprocal. For example, or not for example, it's a formula. If we want to divide A over B, divided by C over D. A over B divided by C over D. This is equal. The first fraction تبلشش فيه. تركه بحاله. A over B still A over B. The division turn it to multiply. The second fraction, you flip it, C over D, it will be D over C. Okay, so the first idea or the first step, the first fraction, keep it, the division will be multiply, and the second fraction, flip it. After you did this one, do multiplication over fractions. So do normal multiply, A times D over B times C, and find your final answer by simplifying your answer. So this is the way of how to divide two fractions. If we have a whole number here or here, turn it to fraction by putting the denominator 1. Okay? Okay. So keep this in your mind, and let's go to do some examples from your book. Brahim. Brahim. لو تحكي يا إبراهيم. Brahim, you are unmuted. Talk. Let's go to page 153, guys. Sorry, 155, and see example 1. Example 1 said, all of you guys, read it with me. Find the reciprocal of 1 over 8. Example 1. They want the reciprocal of 1 over 8. Now, do not write 1 over 8 equal. The fraction and its reciprocal, they are not equal. The fraction and its reciprocal, they are not equal. So, Brahim, sit down well. Sit down well. Now, 1 over 8, guys, this will be like this, arrow. Do not write equal in finding the reciprocal. So 1 over 8, the reciprocal of 8 is 8 over 1. We know that. We flip. Now, 8 over 1 means 8 divided by 1. Do not keep it 8 over 1. 8 over 1 is 8. 8 over 1 is 8. So the reciprocal of 1 over 8 is 8. Now we have check under this one. What is the reciprocal of 1 over 7? The check. Who can tell me the reciprocal of 1 over 7? طيب نضال. What is the reciprocal of 1 over 7?
7 over 1.
So we don't put equal 7 over 1, guys. This is wrong. Do not put equal. They are not equal. So here we put arrow or whatever, but not equal. 1 over 7 is 7 over 1, the reciprocal of it. And 7 over 1 is what, Yanidal?
7.
Kabir. Write it, guys. Write it. Write it, حبايبي. Write. This is example, and check on page 155. Let's move on. And I want someone to read example 2. Someone to read example 2. Yalla. Iyad.
Yes, mister.
Read the Iyad, example 2.
What number multiplied by 3 over 4 is the product of 1?
What number? Look here, guys. Thank you, Iyad. Yes, salam. Look here. What number multiplied by 3 over 4? So we have a 3 over 4, and we need to find a number here to put it inside this circle to be the product, the answer, to be 1. Again, to understand this, the question says, what number multiplied by 3 over 4 has the product 1? But here, guys, if you remember, we said if we multiply the fraction with its reciprocal, the answer always what? The answer always 1. So what I need to put here, to make the product of these two fractions to be 1? Yusuf Hamza. Where are you, Yusuf? Okay, I'll unmute you. Wait.
Yes, mister.
Yes, Yusuf. What's the number? We need to put it here, multiply it with the 3 over 4 to get 1.
4 over 3. We put
4
it
over 3. Excellent.
reciprocal.
Excellent. Why, guys? We said here, while I'm introducing the lesson, we said if you multiply the fraction with its reciprocal, the answer always 1. The question wants to find what's the other part if you multiply it with this one to be 1. Depending on that formula, it is the reciprocal of this. To be sure more, guys, to be sure more, 3 multiplied 4 is a 12. And 4 multiplied 3 is a 12. And the 12 over 12 is what? 1. So my answer is correct. Thank you, Mr. Yusuf. Stop. The check under of this example, we have check, guys. We have check under of this example. We have check under of this example. I want new students, guys. انتوا ايش مالكم؟ مين عمر ابو رشيد؟ عمر.
مصراي عمر ابو رشيد. عمر محمد.
What?
عمر محمد.
عمر محمد.
Yes.
Start, Omar. Are you in grade 6?
Yes.
Yalla, tell me. In check, read the check question.
What number multiplied by 7 over 4 has product of 1?
Same idea of the example. I want 7 over 4 to... Guys, when the question said number, not only the whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, no. Fraction, decimal, whole numbers, okay? So number means any number, any value, okay? What's number? If you multiply, what is the number? If you multiply it by 7 over 4, the answer is 1, ya Umar. What is it?
4 over 7.
4 over 7. So here the wanted number is 4 over 7. Copy it. Copy it, guys. Please. This is check under the example number 2, guys. This is check under the example number 2. Done. We have example number 3. Find the reciprocal of 5. Example number 3. They want the reciprocal of 5. What is the reciprocal of 5? It is 1 over 5. Why 1 over 5? Because this 5 is already 5 over 1, right? Now, under this example, we have check. We have check under this example number 3. And the check wants us to find the reciprocal of 4. What is the reciprocal of 4? Amin.
Yeah.
What is the reciprocal of 4, ya Amin?
4.
4. Hi. Amin. Amin. Hello. أمين وين راح هذا؟ لا حول ولا قوة.
Yes, mister. I don't know why.
Why you mute yourself, يا أمين? Why you muted yourself?
I didn't mute myself. I don't know why.
أمين ركز. يلا. What is the reciprocal of 4?
4 over 1.
No, this is 4 over 1. What is the reciprocal of 4 over 1?
1 over 4.
1 over 4 يا مستر. الله يسعدك تركز هيك وتصحصح معاي. شو رأيك؟ ها؟
Okay.
يلا. So the reciprocal of 4 is 1 over 4 guys. And do not put equal. مشاني. Do not put equal. Okay? The reciprocal of 4 is 1 over 4. So we get rid of this example and check. Let's move more down or in front of the pages and go to page 159. 159, we have example 4 there. 159 guys. We have example 4. Example 4. What we have in example 4? Find 2 divided by 2 over 3. 2 divided by 2 over 3, right? Now, as we said here, this is the general formula of division. The first fraction, keep it, turn the division to multiply, and find the reciprocal of the second fraction, then do normal multiplication. Here, the 2 is still 2, but I will make it as a fraction, 2 over 1. The division will be multiplied, and the reciprocal of 2 over 3 is 3 over 2, right? Now we do normal multiplication. 2 times 3, 6, over 1 times 2, 2, and 6 over 2 means 6 divided by 2, which is 3. This is example number 4. Let's do the check. The check under of this example, we have not under, it's on the second page, page 160. 4 divided by 2 over 5. 4 divided by 2 over 5. Who can help me with this one? Please me يا ظافر. ماشي يا ظافر يلا. كاتب ظافر please me. Okay. Without please مش بيننا. ظافر. ها please me ما بيحكيش هلا. ظافر. Your voice is lagging. دائما تحكوا لي هيك انت. شكله عندك بتشتي قاعده. في مطر هيك وامور. So let's just avoid wasting time and go to I want new students. عمرو.
Yes, Mr.
يلا يا عمرو. 4 divided by 2 over 5. Huh?
Yes, we will turn 4 to a fraction, but we will make 4 over 1.
Then
Divided by 5 over 2.
divide by 5 over 2 like this. Excellent.
No. We will turn the division to multiply.
أيوة. We multiply with the reciprocal of the second division. So because you did reciprocal, you need to put what? Multiply. Then
4 multiply 5, 20.
20 over 1 by 2, 1, right?
Over 2.
1 by 2 is 2. 20 divided, yes. 20 divided by 2, how much? عمرو تهربش هلا. عمرو
10 divided by 10.
This is division, guys. 20 over 2 means 20 divided by 2. How much يا عمرو? 10.
Divide.
صح. عمرو.
Yes, Mr.
Do you understand it يا عمرو? Okay, guys. Now, I want all of you to remove your hands, please. All of you. Just keep the hand with the questions, please. If you have a question, keep your hand. If you don't, please remove your hands and copy this check in your book. Check on, after example 4. This check after example 4. Copy it, please. ايه نسيت. Copy guys, copy. Now, any student with a question about today's ideas, please put your hand, please. Type. I have two students here. We have Najm and Ibrahim. Najm. And Wafi also. Yes, Najm.
Mr. like يعني Mr. if we have 1/7, we will put it we will put arrow 7/1.
If the question wants what? When we do that?
If we have
Read the question in the check under example 1. Read it. See example 1? We have
Yes.
check under it, right?
Yes.
Read the check.
Find the reciprocal of
Thank you. Thank you. Find what?
the reciprocal.
If the question wants the reciprocal, flip only. Okay?
Okay, if only we put arrow.
Yes, arrow, because the fraction and its reciprocal, they are not equal, so we cannot put equal between them. Get it?
Oh.
We cannot make like this, ya Najm. Look here. Look, Najm. 2/5. What's the reciprocal? 5/2, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We don't put equal. They are not equal. 2/5, it's not equal to 5/2. So we can put arrow like this or 2 points. No, don't put 2 points. We will remember the ratios. So just put arrow. The reciprocal of this is this, but not equal. Do not put equal between the fraction and its reciprocal. Got it, ya Najm?
Yes, like Mr. By multiply.
Here. برضو read the question. يعني see, look Najm. Najm, do you hear me?
Yes, yes.
In math, Habibi, in math in general, and if you remember chapter 1, guys, and this is for all of you. In chapter 1, we said always read the question very well, right?
Yes.
Because if you read the question very well and understand the question, you will understand what you will do. Here, the question wants the reciprocal. But here, read the check under example 2, ya Najm.
What number multiplied by 4/7 has a product of 1?
By 7/4.
Yes.
Stop. What's the number? Okay. What is the number? What is the number? If you multiply it by 7/4, the answer is what?
1.
Stop. Here what we said, ya Najm. We said if you multiply the fraction with its reciprocal, the answer always what?
1.
1. So what's the number? If you multiply with it 7/4, you got 1.
4/7.
4/7. Got it?
Okay.
So, but here they want what? Look, they want us to do what?
Divide.
Divide. So we'll use our formula. Do you understand the formula and how we do these two examples here?
Yes, no, I understand.
Yes or no, ya Mr. عجبتني انت.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good boy. Fine. We finished with Najm. Remove your hand, please, Najm. Thank you. Al-Wafi.
Yeah, hello, Mister.
هلا مستر. هلا والله.
Ali, I don't understand the check.
The check, this one.
Yeah.
The check, they want us to divide these two numbers here. Got it?
Yeah.
This 4 is a fraction or a whole number?
Is the fraction.
No, it is a whole number. I make it what?
4/1.
Which is a fraction. So it's whole number. I make it what? Fraction. Got it?
Yeah.
Then the division, I turn it to?
Multiply.
Then the second fraction, this one, I make what here?
Put the 2 up. Put the 2 down
This
and
word
up.
اللي حكيته انت, what you said means this word, reciprocal. Okay? So here we switch, we flip, we call it reciprocal. 2/5, I make it what? 5/2. صح يا وافي?
Yeah.
Now I will do what? Multiply between the two fractions. I'll multiply up and multiply down normally. 4 multiply 5 يا وافي, how much?
2 multiply
ركز
5.
يا وافي. وافي ركز. 4 multiply 5, how much?
10. 20.
وافي انا على الاونلاين صعب يعني احكي انرفز. ركز. 4 multiply 5, how much?
20.
20. 1 multiply 2, how much?
2.
2. Now 20/2 means what? 20 divided by 2. It's division, right?
Yeah.
How much 20 divided by 2 يا وافي?
10.
So our answer of this division is what?
10.
Got it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Good boy, thank you.
You're welcome.
طيب ينال محمد.
Mr. The
Yes.
check under example 2. The check under example 2.
Hey, check under example 2. Yes.
In the question they wrote what number multiplied by 4/7.
And I طيب ماشي يا زلمة تزعلش ها ايش مشكلتك؟ مالك؟ It's the same, right?
Yes,
See, it's
but
the
if
same.
we put, I know that it is the same, but if we put, the answer will be 4/7.
لا يا مستر. Yeah, the answer will be different, but it's okay. You just understand the idea. مش مشكلة. Okay.
Okay.
So what's the fraction? Is 7/4 because the given is 4/7. I'm sorry, Yanal, about this a huge mistake from me. I'm so sorry.